Okay, hello everyone. Today, this is a short video teaching you how to create your own customized AI agent within 10 minutes. And it's super easy. You can create the skeleton of an AI agent and expand it according to your requirement for its features and function. Today, we'll use Python and LangChain library, and we'll use Telegram to demonstrate this chatbot interface. So let's get started. So first, we need to create a virtual environment to put all our library. If you're not familiar with virtual environment, there are a lot of resources and video to have you can have a look at them. And basically, I'll also go through the process, so you can also check how I created and see how I demonstrated. So here I will just use Python mv. This is command to create a virtual environment. I want to name my virtual environment folder my venv. Yeah, press enter, and then it's processing now. As you can see on the top left corner, there is a folder called my venv. So Python will automatically install all the packages and libraries inside this folder, which means that it won't conflict or clash with my existing system or library, and it makes it easier for development. Great, now it's ready. Now I need to use the command to access my virtual environment. So this is activate, press enter. As you can see that I have entered my virtual environment. And the next thing I'd like to do is to install all the packages that I need to run my agent. So the first package you need is langchain. Langchain is a very useful package for you to create an agent. So here I will use pip install langchain. And also, we also need to import langchain-openai. This is langchain's tool as well, help you connect to a large language model. And the next thing I would like to use is Python Telegram bot. I need to use Telegram bots to demonstrate and request it just for me to demonstrate get API request, because I need it as a functions tool. Now, I'm going to create an app.py file. Here I will create my script and run script. So the first thing we'd like to do is to import LangChain library. So I will say from LangChain tools import tool, a more easier manner. So here I will import request. Great, so these are the two libraries I will import in the first place. And the first thing usually I will go with what function you need for the AI agent. So basically, if the large language model cannot get accurate data, we need to help our large language model get the accurate data. So here I will create a function, a very simple function to get Bible verses accurately. Nice. So this is the code I will need. Let me just tidy it up a bit. Okay, great. This is quite straightforward. I just use this URL to get accurate Bible verses. And how it works like I need to put a reference. The reference format can be like John 3 and colon 16, and it will extract the verses for me. So for example, I'll just create a simple script right here. For example, I want to get Bible verse, and here I will put yes, thank you very much, very smart. And I save the file and I use Python. Great, so as you can see, this is the verses for God so loved the world and gave his one and only son. Great, so this is the accurate Bible verses from a reliable database. For AI agents, it will use the function you create if it finds it difficult to resolve your problem. And the way to make this function AI agents tools, we simply use the decorator tool right here. And the next thing is we also have to define what this function, what this tool is about. We need to write a description and make sure you enclose your description with 3 double quotes. It's very important. And again, this is a description of the tool using a reference like John 3:16. So if we put like a prompt, like get me the verses for the Bible verses for John 3:16, it will map your prompt with this description and select this function as the tool to execute. Great. So we only need two things added upon the function. The first one is decorator tool. The second one is description. And then this is the tool that your AI agent can use. Perfect. Now the next thing is to create the agent that can use this tool. So there are a couple of things we need to import as well. The first is we need to import LangChain chat models. So basically it will initiate the chat models that we will use. And the second thing we need to import is LangChain agent, create agent. So also this is like a function for us to create the agent and have the AI message. It will help it handle the message. Okay, great. So now let's just put the code below. Okay, so it's also quite straightforward. The first thing we need to do is we just need to know what large language model we want to use. So basically, feel free to go to LangChain initial chat model to see how the parameter should work. But the simplest version is just put the model and you use init chat model function and you put a parameter, use Deepseek, and Deepseek API Key. So this is more like the standard version if you want to use Deepseek as your large language model. And the reason why I go for it is because it's cheap. Okay, this is just for demonstration. You may want to go for a different one, so you can check the parameter right here, how to set it, or just copy it and send it to Claude. It will give you the proper parameters. So this is to get the API key. So I need to import OS because I need to put my environment variable somewhere, and I will need to store my keys, API keys there. Great, now I have my tool that the agent can use. I also have my large language model ready. So the agent will also use the large language model to create as a response based on the prompt. And the next thing is we're going to use create agent method. So create agent method, it's also very straightforward. So here I'll just say agent equal create agent, and model is the model I have defined here. And the tools is get libraries. Okay, great. So if you create a tool, we have to include them in the list, and this is the argument for the parameters tools. Okay, so create agent, put the model, and put the tools, and then the next thing is I define a function called generate response, and I have a parameter user input. The response comes from agent info message row user content user input. Okay, so as a row, as a client, as a user, the content is user input, and for message and converse response. Okay, so for the interface, I'm going to use Telegram Chatbot, Telegram handlers right here. So this is Telegram handlers. They help you handle the Telegram data. And for that, I also need to import Telegram tools from the library I just installed. So I'll just go up to the top and import Telegram libraries. Okay, great. Scroll down. This is the handler. And okay, great. So here I need to define. So this is start. Whenever we start a new thread, it will just say, hello, I'm your mentor agent. Here I wanted to change it to your Bible agent maybe at the moment. And here I need to use getResponse function. So it actually means that whatever client or let's say Telegram user puts, it will become like a user text. And I feed the user text as argument to generate response. So the return value will be assigned to response. Okay, so this variable will hold the response from the agent. Okay, just delete some code. I don't need that at the moment. So the structure-wise is quite easy to understand. We have a tool that the agent can use. We have the agent with the large language model, and we create an agent. And we create a function. So whatever input we have, this is like it will feed it to the agent and feed it back. And we have the Telegram handler. This is also the standard script from the document. this is a structure. I have made some changes to use load.environment because I put all my API key inside the environment file. If you want to know how to use environment variables, please have a look at some resources online. Now I have my tool. I have my tool description ready. Perfect. I have my large language model API key in the environment file, and I have my model set up ready, and I've made my agent. My agent will use the large language model Deepseek, and tools is get Bible verse. We have to include that, and we have the generate response function. It will just generate responses from the agent, and we have Telegram handlers right here. So here we need to define how Telegram get responses and give it to users. So we'll use generate response function we already defined early, and then we have our Telegram app. Let it boot and let it just run polling. So these are the sample code standard. We don't need to delve into each line of code, just need to know how to use it. So I'm going to Python app execute this. Great, now you can see bot is running. So I'm going to switch to my Telegram bot. Okay, cool. So this is my chatbot. It's connected to my agent. Let me just click start. Great, hi, I'm a Bible agent. How can I help you? Amazing. So here I will say, can you help me get verses, Bible verses, John 3:16. Now, as you can see, that is definitely running. Great, here's the John 16. This is the one of the most well-known biblical verses. So you can see that it not only grab the data, it also process and tries to interpret or give you some feedback on the data you fetch. So it's really, really interesting. So what if I say, can you help me get the Bible verses from more like John, maybe, chapter 1 to 10. Tell me the summary or key points. So other than grabbing the data, you can also come up with some method or ways to ask the large language model to process, summarize, or do something with the data they get. So as you can see that here's the passage from alone, the summary and the key point. Summary introduce Jesus, eternal word, who exists from the beginning with God, and God himself established the divine nature is word. So key point, there are a couple of key points regarding each verse. So this is the basic structure of an AI agent. Of course, you can create different files to modularize them, but this is like a bigger picture. Within the same file, you have langchain tool, you have OS to get your environment variables, you have Telegram bots, and you have this one just to get a .environment file because I got my environment variable there. And the fifth thing, you have to create some tools. And we just use tool decorator, and you need to put the description for the tool here with double quote. And this is the place where to define how your function should work. And here you need to create your model, large language model, create an agent with the tools included. And then we have to generate response. So this is basically just a function for us to return response from the agent. And this is Telegram handler. We also have to define how response is formed by the Telegram. So here I will use the function generate response. So this is more like standard code. I'll paste the code in the Notion notebook. So feel free to grab it and make some changes. Right? Okay, so hope this gives you a picture of how an AI agent can work with Python codes. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.